Entree Afternoons. Hi, and welcome to the Entree Afternoons podcast, the podcast where we talk about this week's most interesting happenings on the internet.
I'm Jet, your host, and that was Pat. And we got some good things that happened this week that we discovered
We got some
or
interesting
surfaced.
stuff coming up. All right. Stay tuned. We're about to hop into it.
Yeah. All right, so this week,
It's a crazy week. What do you got?
There's this musician named Pogo. It's such a weird name because it's hard to search.
Yeah, but he's known for remixing like Disney songs into like his own EDM, like electronic songs, I guess. Kind of just like sampling weird stuff and turning it into like a catchy song.
Yeah. So yeah, he's done like Alice in Wonderland. I don't know, basically a lot of Disney movies and a lot of everything.
Right.
But this guy has worked. He's worked with Pixar and Disney, I believe, to make remixes of those.
Oh, really? They like paid
songs
him to remix stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
And I think he also worked with Showtime for Dexter.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
And yeah, and maybe a few other things.
So he's pretty notable. You might have not have like heard of his name before, but he makes some big stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So this video he created surfaced. What day was that? Monday or Tuesday, maybe?
Yeah, it was a little earlier this week.
Yeah. And in this video, he had made it in 2016. It finally came alive. It was private on YouTube, meaning you couldn't search for it or really find it. The only way to watch it was if you had the
link,
direct
right.
URL. Yeah.
Right.
And I guess someone got a hold of it or something, and it was originally posted to LGBT forum community, and then it moved to Reddit, which is where I saw it.
Right.
And in this video, he basically his original name was Faggotron, his YouTube channel name. Yeah, and I remember that. Like, do you remember that was his channel name?
No, because I remember you would send me some of his songs, but I don't remember ever like checking out his channel. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He had it as like that name for so long.
I know. So that was his name, and this video he made was in reference to his username, and he was like, in this video, he made it to clear up what his name meant, because people were wondering like if it was, and he basically went on to say that he made it because he hates gays.
Yeah, he was really blunt
entirely.
About it.
Yeah, extremely blunt, like the worst I've heard in a long time, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And a good takeaway is, he basically just hated, he called them an abomination and just all kinds of other crazy stuff.
He's not with it.
And even went on to do a fist bump in regards to the Orlando nightclub shooting.
That's the shooting where all the gays were killed in
it was a gay nightclub, I believe.
Yeah.
And so that happened, and I saw that, and I instantly knew it was a career ender right there.
Yeah, it was just like, I mean, I don't know why he would record that in the first place, like, it's not like he just typed it out to somebody, like, explaining what his YouTube channel was. He, like, legit made a video. Obviously, he didn't post it on his main channel for 2 years or whatever. But, yeah, he just, like, pretty much was, like, a career suicide. Like, you can't be that blunt about that kind of opinion. Or you can't share that kind of opinion in today's world and, like, expect no one to, like, be upset about it.
And especially being a professional and working with companies that have, like...
Yeah, what the heck?
I mean, have seen a super strict, like, policy of, like, just, like, firing you as soon as you said something controversial.
I mean, he's working with Disney. Like, how much higher up can you get? Like, what is he... Why would he do that?
And so that went on. That was live for, like, 3 days, and then he ended up posting a...
Because I thought it was a troll. I thought he was just... Like, no one can be that blunt. I thought he was screwing around. But then you're telling me it's not, right?
Well, I mean, I think it could definitely easily be a joke, which is what he went on to say, that it was a joke. But at the same time, like, it doesn't really matter if it was a joke or not, because it was done.
Right.
Like, he already said it, and it's in a concrete YouTube video that now probably hundreds of people have.
Right.
And I wish he deleted the description of this video, and I wish I could read it because it kind of summed it all up. But
what did he say?
I feel like he kind of did a little cop-out with it, and he said it was obviously a joke because I myself am bicurious.
Interesting.
And then he also went on to say that he has autism or Asperger's and bipolar, and it's difficult for him to convey his humor or understand humor or something like that.
Really? Do you buy that, or do you think he's just trying to get out of it?
Well, he went on to say that his name was actually in reference to a kind of like a slang and where he's from in Australia.
Australian, right?
Yeah, and it just meant like dick or prick. Like that's kind of why he meant it. So like prickatron. But I also read a Reddit post of someone who's from where he's from and says that was never, and they're like relatively his age, and that was never a thing.
Calling him out. Dude, I don't know. I really don't know. Because, I mean, I guess you could have all those medical, like issues or whatever, but I don't know, man. He was so blunt in the original video.
Yeah.
I have no idea. So, I don't know. What are we going to say? Was the first video meant to be humorous?
I'm going to go with I'm more towards yes, it was a joke. What do you think?
I mean, I read at first I thought it was, and then I read a few things online. Like he appeared on like conservative Republican podcast or whatever, expressing like his kind of conservative views. Not to say that means he doesn't like gays or whatever. But.
Yeah, but if we're referring to the same thing, he did also go on to say about how he feels the best way to treat women is like poorly to get the best out of it or something like that.
Yeah, so it's kind of a toss-up like that. I mean, there could definitely be a correlation between those like two views, but then again, he could be like trolling from the get-go, like that he could just be screwing around with that guy on the podcast or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't really think he would be that
from like
much into it. Like it doesn't seem like something you spend your life making it.
Right. See, if he was just like I don't know, some like internet video game streamer, I'd say like, oh yeah, maybe he's just screwing around. But he makes like music for Disney, and he's like, he's not in that space to be screwing around like that.
Yeah. To sum up this video, this commenter is helping me out. Basically, he doesn't hate women, he doesn't hate gays, which, I mean, you could be trying to save yourself, or you're not. But also, the first line of the video, I believe, is, "It has never been my intention to offend people." It's not the first line, but it's early in there.
Right.
And, I mean, just because it wasn't your intention doesn't mean it didn't offend people.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I kind of view it as like, no matter if it's a joke or not,
the humor wasn't there. Yeah, people are gonna be upset.
Yeah.
So, yeah, people.
He seems to try to be making up for it.
Yeah, because I mean, he probably didn't expect for that. Somehow that video came out. I don't know, whoever leaked it. But.
Yeah, I'm curious as.
I mean, that's like a whole other rabbit hole to dig into. But yeah, people were like genuinely upset. Like people on Reddit were like, "Yeah, I've never listened to this guy's music again." Like,
yeah, and a lot of people who had never heard his music were also like, "Oh, now I also hate this guy."
Yeah,
but
it's just hard to come back from that, even if it was like a joke. Like some people just aren't about that kind of humor in this day and age.
Yeah.
So.
He's also banned from the United States as well. Not for anything related to his.
Yeah, I think he's something about his work visa, huh?
Yeah, he was like in the United States without a visa. This was a long time ago, like 5+ years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to update everyone on.
Yeah, we'll see.
If anything happens more.
Because as of right now, I don't think he's been dropped from Disney or anything like that.
Well, I don't think he was like employed. He was just more freelance.
Right, but he's still associated with them.
Yeah.
They haven't like denounced him in any way. So.
Yeah, I think that's also how he. I guess it'd be fair use, but I was gonna say how he had access.
To
the audio, but it's probably fair use.
If they did, actually, I don't know if they, because he is allowed to profit from the songs he's remixed, I think. Like, I don't know. You should check and see if he has it on Spotify or whatever. Because if that's the case, then they can, like, revoke his right to, like, profit from it, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like, anyone can remix it, yeah, but to, like, make money from it.
Yeah, he is on Spotify.
Oh, yeah. So he's definitely making income from it. Plus, he probably performs it live, too, you know? So, yeah, he could just have his whole career just ended right now if they, like, see that or whatever. I'm sure they have seen it.
Yeah, and even had a new album out this year, too.
Really?
So
yeah, they could totally shut him down. So.
It was funny. You could go online and see his subscriber count drop. Like, you could just watch it live.
Because he does have 700,000 subscribers as of right now.
Yeah.
So which is kind of a good amount for an artist, you know?
Yeah, I think he lost 40,000 in the last few days.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
crazy. Yeah.
Music is still pretty poppin' though.
Yeah, what would you say? Are you still gonna listen to his music now that he's come out and said that?
I mean, I wasn't listening to his music in the last year.
That's
so
true.
Maybe not.
That's true. It's like I'm not gonna go back to get it or anything. But.
An interesting thing that I'm realizing is that you can't change you can change like the name that pops up when you on YouTube, but you can't change your actual username. So his username is still Fagatron.
That's funny. Wait, so like when you go to his channel, oh, it is, huh?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's not a good look. You should probably definitely go change that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but yeah, I don't agree with the video he made, but like if he does come out with like a Fortnite remix, I will be listening. So.
I will have that on repeat.
Yeah, that'll be...
And we will attempt to license it as the intro song.
Yeah, turn that up to 11. We're slapping that. All right. Well, we'll keep you guys updated with whatever happens with this guy.
We're gonna hit a quick break. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
All right, peace. Entree afternoons. What's going on, Jet?
So I found this streamer. I don't know, a Twitch streamer. I don't know like how I've heard of this person before, but I have. And I just like randomly went on his stream today. And he does this thing on Sundays. I think he does it every Sunday called Sellout Sunday. And essentially what?
What game is he playing, or is he just...
He's not playing a
talks?
game. He kind of just talks. Like, he was kind of playing, like, World of Warcraft in the background, but not really playing it. And so, basically how this Sellout Sunday system works that he does is you donate, and for every $1 you donate, you can submit a video for 3 seconds. So, example, for $5, you can submit a video of 15 seconds.
Right.
So it's just him, like, watching videos that people are submitting, and like.
No, wait. How much money are people donated for this?
I'll tell you how much the net. I've seen one that was like $70, like full length songs. This one is only 10 seconds or something. And he just sits here all Sunday and just watches videos and gets a lot of money. Oh, this one's $10 right here.
Is he streaming like right now, or?
What was that?
Is he streaming right now?
Yeah, he is.
What
Sodapoppin.
That's crazy. How many like individual donators does he get?
Well, like right now, he said like maybe like I've had it on all day, like watching it from time to. He has 67,000 viewers right now.
No way.
Yeah. And
what is he? How did he get so big?
Well, he's been doing it for 8 years, so he's just famous, I guess. Kind of built it up. But I was watching it, and like I heard like 30 minutes ago, he was like, yeah, I'm probably like there's only 2 hours left. But in the title, he changed the title to Queue is Full. So he has 2 hours of donations.
Wait, how much money is that? 2 hours divided by 5 seconds.
Yeah, wait. 120 minutes. Oh, this is too much work.
20. Crush the numbers.
It's like $20 for a minute, I think.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah, $20 for a minute.
Wow.
So for 2 hours, that'd be so much. Oh my god. That'd be $2,400. Like this guy must make.
Bro, what?
This guy must make like $20,000. That can't be right.
That can't be right.
I mean, well, even if there isn't 2 hours left, he's definitely been doing this for multitudes of hours.
Wait, so you're telling me this dude makes like a full-time income just by watching videos on a Sunday afternoon?
Yeah.
What the heck? And wait, I don't really know too much about Twitch, but do they take a percentage of the donations, or?
I don't think they do, because it's donated through a third party. It's basically donated through PayPal.
What the heck? So these guys, like, people are bringing in 100% of what's donated?
It's like 98%. Like the third party takes a few percent.
That's insane. What the heck? Wait, what do you say? What's he called?
Sodapoppin. It's like genuinely entertaining too.
Oh, yeah,
this is so crazy. But I realized after finding this out that this is my dream job, just to like watch videos. It's like I'm getting paid for something I'm already doing.
Right. Is he even reacting to it, or is he just kind of?
I don't know.
The shot is insane.
I know. With 70,000 viewers. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what kind of stuff do people submit? Like, you've watched it for like a bit now, right?
Most of it's just like meme compilations or like a lot of songs, a lot of like anime. And then like basically like bass boosted memes, really.
Right. Is there any? Does he check what people are putting in first? Like, is there any people put in like explicit stuff?
Yeah, so I think there's like a few people, maybe like the moderators of his stream, who get the videos first and like filter them, make sure they're good.
Cause I was gonna say this could get like really out of hand.
Yeah,
fast.
And he also has a disclaimer that he will skip it if like 1, it's boring, or 2, it's like controversial or whatever.
Like if you pay like $100 and just have like a boring video.
Yeah.
Interesting. Dude, this guy's like, wow.
He has. What was that?
I was wondering if you could see like the past streams.
I don't know if you can.
Oh yeah, you can. He's like, heck. Oh, he just streams like random stuff all the time.
Yeah. That's wild though. These like IRL Twitch streamers, like basically essentially streaming real life, like they just have their phone recording them.
Yeah.
Like, and they walk around in public, like they get so much money in donations. Because you watch the Asian Andy one where he basically spent 72 hours in a room with nothing but Twitch chat and songs playing that people donated for.
To date, I think that's one of the funniest things I've seen someone do online.
Yeah. And
wow.
He made $30,000 there. I saw another one. I just like skimmed through it of this guy who basically he started the stream at like 1 a.m. and was gonna sleep, and if you donated $50, you could play a song. If you donated,
as he tried to sleep.
Yeah, and it was genuinely really loud. And then if you donated $100, one of his friends would come in the room and shoot him with a paintball gun.
No way.
$200,
no
I think,
way.
was someone was gonna come in and pee on him. Or some. Oh no, $200 was he was gonna get tased, and then
What the heck?
Yeah, and then $500 was someone was gonna come in and pee on him.
Did anyone go for the higher ticket
two
items?
people. Two people did peeing on him.
No, you're telling me someone legit dropped $500 for that?
Yeah, he made over almost $6,000, like just in 6 hours.
Dude, what a time to be alive, honestly. Like,
I know.
Man, it's all about streaming, I guess. If you have like that big of a actually, you don't really even need that big of a following. Like,
you just need almost a cult following, really. Like,
yeah, I've heard this theory before, like in the digital marketing community. They say if you have 1,000 dedicated and loyal fans, you'll never like have to work a day in your life.
wow.
That's what they say. Like if you have 1,000 people that when you put out content or like ask for money, they give it to you. Not like they don't necessarily have to like give you, you know, like you obviously have to offer something in return, like I don't know, like streaming or whatever. But yeah, you never have to work like that guy, I guess.
Yeah, and what was crazy about what he was doing is he when he like saw the total for the night, which was like 5,700, he was like, "Oh, right. 5,700, that's nice." Like he wasn't even excited about it. Like that was just normal.
What?
Like that.
Dude, just imagine bringing in that kind of money, like in one day.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Wow.
That's so crazy. So I just did some quick maths right now, and one of his Sellout Sunday streams, where people play videos for 3 cents a second, he would have made $9,600 because it's a 10-hour long stream, and I said 8 hours because there's not really any gap time in it, so 8 hours to be safe.
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, so it's pretty much 100% booked for the 8 hours.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. So for every second he's streaming, he's making 33 cents. Wait, is that right?
Oh my.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
That is really crazy.
Like that you can make such a not even like a living, like you can be a rich man.
He's a rich man. Like, what is that? So how much money did you say it was? Like 9,000?
Yeah, like $9,000.
Let's say he does like 7,000, like kind of on the low end, for 52 Sundays. How much is that?
That's upwards of 45,000.
That's just his Sunday stream. That's one day out of the week, but he does stuff every other day.
Yeah, I think he does most days.
My goodness.
I mean, probably doesn't have that like as high of donations, but even that 45,000, like, you know.
Yeah.
Not even including anything else.
Oof, jeez.
It's so crazy how much they're making.
I know. It's bewildering. All right. Let's move on to the next thing we saw this week.
Oh, should we do?
But first we'll take a little break.
Yeah.
I'd say. I'm getting a little sleepy. So take a little nap.
See you in a bit.
Entree afternoons.
Pat, wake up.
Huh? Oh.
It's time to record.
Oh, not again. Okay. All right, Jed, I have a good segment for you here. A good piece.
All right. Let's hear it.
All right, I don't know if you've heard about this, but there's a new trend on YouTube. It's a very specific niche here. It's called the Boxfort trend. What do you imagine when I tell you that? What do you think a Boxfort is?
I'm thinking, remember that like 24 hours in Costco and they do the toilet paper fort? That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's a little different. Yeah, if you want to pull up a video, but so essentially what this is it's just this guy, and he has like kind of a big house, and he just like reenacts. He just kind of has like Nerf gun fights with his friends in their house, essentially.
Oh,
That's That's essentially what it is. It's a bunch of little kids that are obsessed with like make believe fighting. Like you know how we all like pretty much how every guy is like when they're little.
Yeah.
And it pretty much just feeds into that. So like these guys just build forts out of like cardboard boxes and just like hang out. And that's like that's the entire trend.
That's so weird. Yeah, I think I did see something like this. Something about this. Oh God.
And it's all
Wow.
like kind of. So it's not just like every video is called Boxfort. It's like Boxfort, Fortnite, Boxfort Prison. You know, like they're all like Boxfort Avengers. You know, it's all kind of like hops on another trend. So he kind of doubles up on it.
Wow, that's genius.
I know it's pretty fun, and like I don't like watch the videos, but he has like
Okay, yeah, sure. You don't watch the video.
okay, I watched a few, but he gets like 1 million views on every video, and he's just like
Yeah.
it's just like a few cardboard boxes, but they are like there's something like instinctual about it almost that makes them entertaining to watch. Like this one's called Boxfort Zombie Trap, 24-hour Boxfort Zombie Base, and it's just like him kind of like fighting off his like his friend who's dressed like rudely dressed like rudely dressed as like a zombie. It's like kind of fun, you know, like they just have Nerf guns and they're kind of just hanging out, like doing make believe fighting.
Yeah. At first, I was skeptical because every video is a grown man, and this is content for children. It seems like, but it truthfully does seem like innocent. Like
No, it totally is. And so I guess like if you scroll down his YouTube videos, like a few months ago, I can't find the exact point. I guess he's been doing it for a while, but let me see if I can find a spot. Okay, like
wow, and
like 10 months ago, he hadn't done it yet, and then he started making them, and they exploded. Like he has like one with like Boxfort Submarine Challenge has 4 million views.
wow.
So we just started pretty much every day, or not every day, every few days he makes a Boxfort related video. And that's like that's his
so
thing.
crazy.
He's the Boxfort guy now. That's all he does. He just makes Boxfort videos.
Oh, but and then before he was like a Nerf guy. It seems like, right?
Yeah, kind of just
Like a Nerf gun and toy guy.
Yeah, but you know, he's just like some dork from the Midwest probably, and he just hangs out in his Boxfort all day, and he makes all the videos like roughly put together. Like they're filmed in like low light with like a GoPro. Like nothing's like high quality about this. It's literally just from some friends hanging out in cardboard boxes.
Wow, that's genius.
Yeah. So
that does so good too. And this guy like has probably trumped. I found one other person, but it seems like he like trumped the market.
That's what I'm saying. He's the Boxfort guy. So I was thinking if you're not busy later, I guess like you could come over.
You could make a
and,
Boxfort.
Like, hang out in some boxes. Yeah, I don't know. There's something just like if I was like a little kid, I'd be obsessed with these videos. Like there's nothing more fun than making like pillow forts and stuff. Plus plus the Nerf gun aspect. Like this is just like the trifecta. Plus they have the Fortnite too. Like it's just the perfect video for this day and age.
That's so crazy. Oh my god, this looks.
It's pretty fun. It's cool. It's a good idea. And all the comments are really funny.
Is it like mostly kids?
Yeah, it's like literally just kids kind of like commenting on what they want to see next, and like I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Like there's no hate in this community.
That's so. Oh my god!
I'll
just read a few of the comments. I made a Boxfort too. I like you. I want a fidget spinner. I want a blue fidget spinner.
Yeah.
And you can tell they're kids because everything is spelled wrong too. Got well soon, Carter. Can I have a fig hit spinner? Hashtag
so
cater.
great. It's like the most positive community I've ever seen.
Wow, that is so cool.
Man, I really like this.
That's just like crazy because some of these that he's made, the channel we're talking about is Papa Jake.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the name, but Papa Jake.
Also this other guy, Steven Scherer does it, but I think Papa Jake's the main guy.
Papa Jake's the OG.
Yeah. That's so he posts like every 2 or 3 days, and he makes these like outrageous and huge like box forts like every 2 to 3 days.
I mean, but that's his job, you know. Like, why the heck not? And he does make some other videos, but they don't do nearly as well.
Oh, 4-story Boxfort?
Actually, it's kind of.
Yeah, he's a video called 4-story Boxfort.
Man.
This is crazy.
All right, after we're done recording, I'm gonna go like watch every single one of his videos.
I might go make one.
It looks like he bought himself a really nice house too from his YouTube money because he has like a very large mansion.
He does.
With,
It's
like,
a huge
with
house.
nothing in it. Like, is that like a empty house? Boxfort
That's kind of cool.
Pizza restaurant. Biggest chocolate.
Wow.
When you get a second, check out the descriptions too.
He's so hyped about it, as he should be.
Man, this is the. Man, we could talk about this all day, but you know.
There's so much. Wow.
Yeah, this is pretty great.
What a niche. That's the epitome of like a YouTube niche.
Yeah, he's got it figured out. All right, well, I think that wraps up today's episode.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
All right.
Go check out your Boxforts.
Yeah,
you can also send in pics of your Boxforts.
We'll be recording our next episode in a Boxfort, so stay tuned. All right, see you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Entree afternoons.